Train is going pretty fast, and away it goes. See, oh look, that train is literally moving by itself. There's like no one controlling that. Oh, it ran into a tunnel. Everything's dark here. Ah. Alright, so now we're gonna try out this locomotive here. This one actually does have a toilet. Alright, so let's just leave that alone. So we're going full speed ahead towards the station. Oh no. Oh, we're actually on a different track than before, so it just switched automatically. Oh no. Hey, what's up guys, it's Curdy Fox, and welcome back to the Immersive Railroading Mod. So we're going to take a look at the rest of the Voxel trains resource pack in Doffen's map to see all the other trains that we have not yet seen before. So here we have a lot of these locomotives, and before we actually run anything, I just want to take a look at these buffers that they added. I'm not sure if they added it before in V2, but in V3 they definitely have it. So there's like two different types of buffers you can add. And let's actually test in how it actually moves now. I have this really small locomotive here, and let me see what this is actually called. It's a Tractor 57 by Captain Skipper. I don't know, it just looks so comically small. So let's go inside the cab here. Let's go forward a bit. Get our throttle. Let's see how well these buffers work. They work pretty well. They just completely stop the locomotive in its tracks. So let me get rid of this. Yeah, just immediately stops. So I guess these are pretty useful. Don't want trains running over. Also, they're good decoration pieces. And right over here, this is the CP 1400. It's a locomotive from Portugal by João Fonseca. So you can see all the detail. I really do like how the weathering looks like on the side. So to go inside, just right click. Here's what the interior looks like. There's like a nice doorway on the side. Let's turn it on. And let's try to couple with the rest of the rolling stock over there. So let's go forward. And let's bump into these cars. And I think it's all connected now. Yeah, it should be. It has a nice diesel black smoke particles coming out the front here. And I do not want to go all the way across. Alright, so now we're going backwards. But for now, we're just doing a power move, and it's a little bit glitchy right now. And oh no, we're just crashing into everything. Now that you really look at it, this locomotive is actually quite tall than this one, so it's almost like they're like a different scale or something, or this is just huge. Anyways, next up, we got some other locomotives here. In my last video, I mistakenly called this like some German train, but this is actually also Portuguese as well, and they're all like red color, so it's kind of confusing. Here you can look at the underside detail, very nice weathering, and you can tell who made this just based on the art style. Like João Fonseca, he has a specific art style. You can kind of see how it is the same between the locomotives, how he colors things. Here's a look at the top part. Now, if we go to our big boy here, one thing I missed before that Bosk, the guy who actually designed this, told me about, is that if you use the paintbrush, it doesn't just change the livery that, I was talking about before. It changes to white, and then there's like a yellow one, but it also does change the doors here. So you can see they are closed here, but if I right click, they become open like that. So that's another thing that you can do between the locomotives, just to have different modes. Yeah, we can close the door inside, open it up. So this is how a big boy apparently that operates. As for the tender, apparently the font here changes, and also the colors of the wheel bearing caps. I guess they change as well. And if we take a look at the ACS 64, I don't know if it really changed that much, but you can also change the pantographs with the paintbrush. So this one goes up, and then the other one goes up, and then this one goes down, and then that one goes down too. So you can configure it, whichever one you want. So I assembled a little freight train that we have by a couple of people, Sebastian, Bosk, Captain Skipper. So I wish they really had more rolling stock, but anyways, let's go get this thing on the road. So let's first turn it on. Put on our bell for some reason. Apparently you can also put on a dead man switch using the AirSC on the number pad. And you can see on the side here, there's actually a red signal here. So I'm not really supposed to go, but I don't really care. Alright, so let's get this train on the road. Oh, going the wrong way. You had to throttle the other direction. Now we are pulling freight train out of the yard here. Is it even the yard? It's probably just a station. I'm gonna ease off the throttle since, the sound can get a little bit distorted. See some nice countryside farms. Let's make our way to the back. I wonder what it looks like. Okay, so this is the interior. It's just some bulkhead compartments. You can ride between cars. So this is what it looks like if you're like pretending to be freight hopping. I can't really go past this car though, so I don't know. I guess I have to just hop off and hop back on. And here's what it looks like if you're on the flat car. Very cool. This train is going pretty fast around the corner. Alright, so let's go check out the last car over here. This is just like a empty box. Not much detail inside this one. Oh, it ran into a tunnel. Everything's dark here. Ah, so bright. Alright, so let's spawn in another train to catch up with that one. So, apparently this is actually moving on its own. And this is an SBB EEM 923. And it's moving by itself. I don't even have the throttle on, so does it think that I'm attached to the other train? That's what I think. And yeah, it is. It's just like magnetically attracted to the other train. So there we go. Let me see. Oh, look. That train is literally moving by itself. There's like no one controlling that. Oh, I think I know why. It might just be like the gradient. So it's just like gravity moving this train along, and I don't know. I think it might have reached the edge of this. Alright, so I just spawned in some more trains. So we got some V320 locomotives. These are by Captain Skipper. And I believe they are German because it says it's made by Henschel. And right over here we have the BR218. And these are all like, I guess, diesel locomotives. Maybe like Bahn. Alright, so let's take a look at the interior, what they look like. Got a nice green interior. That's what their horn sounds like. And they also do have an internal compartment here, so you can check out the engine. Very nice. Here is another part here. What is this exactly? I don't know, maybe like a battery part. And some more engine detail. And here is the other end. There is two chairs. One chair is just facing towards the driver. Alright, so let's actually go the other direction here. So here's the other one. It's pretty much the same thing, just green inside. Got some internal compartments. And as for the BR218, let's see what that has. This is actually a tan interior. The chair is actually facing the outside now. A nice desk. Looks like a little steering wheel, if that counts. Probably not a steering wheel though, because you know it is a train. And let's see. Oh, this is actually pretty colorful inside. I wonder if it's actually gonna be like this, or you're just planning, because this is like a giant blue thing here. And then here is the other end of it, and this is where we're gonna drive out. See, it's on a gradient, so it's a little sloping there. You can see back there, there is one locomotive with its smoke on. Alright, so I think I should stand on the right side. This is probably the side where the driver is supposed to sit. Or, you know, you call it the engineer. I wonder what they call it exactly in Europe. Alright, it says we're going 118 kilometers per hour. Alright, so here's another locomotive. It's pretty small. It's called the KOF 2. Again by Captain Skipper. Here's the interior. It looks like. Whoa. Is that the whistle? Or the horn? Yeah, I guess it is. Oh, it's like a steam locomotive, so it is a very small one. Let's actually see it move. Okay, we're going forward. Let's go the other direction. That's what it's like. It's actually pretty noisy, like a tractor or something. And away it goes. Alright, so here we have a French train, the SNCF BB 8500. It's in the Beton livery. I don't know what that is. And it is designed by MAF. LYY. So Mafly or something like that. That's what their horn sounds like. Here's what it looks like. It's under power. See the bottom detailing. I don't think it's that as detailed as the other locomotives though. But it is a start. Alright, so now we're in a fancy train station where we have a lot of these passenger trains, such as the Deutsche Bahn Regio. And we have like a bi-level back there and then some single level cars. Then we have the SBB CFF FSS, basically like the Switzerland Railway. One locomotive here. It looks pretty cool. And then I found some coaches that I can use for the Portuguese CP railway, so we're going to be driving all three of these. Alright, so first off we have the BNR BDZF 480.1. That is really hard to say. This is by Fail. Here's what the interior looks like. So to actually operate this, you'll need a locomotive because these are just coaches. And I guess that's like a cab car. So let's try to find a locomotive. All right, so we got the BR-218 here. And let's go back it up to these cars. So let's turn it on here. The horn, let's try to go backwards, okay. Sometimes I put the throttle one way, but then it just goes the other way. All right, so now we're all connected, I think. All right, so now we're moving off. Let me ease off the throttle here. Maybe it's going too slow now. Let me just have it a little bit. So let's go check out the cars here in the back. So here is what it looks like. Very nice seating here. And let's actually make this train faster. You know, fun thing about this mod is that you can control the train even though you're in the middle. Here is the bathroom. There's no bathroom here, so you guess you have to poop in your pants. And here is the next car. Yeah, I don't think we connected to that bi-level coach. Alright, so now we're going back the other way because apparently we left our bi-level coach. And that's one coach I really wanted to have connected. So we're going full speed ahead towards the station. Oh no. Oh, we're actually on a different track than before, so it just switched automatically. Oh no. There we go. Imagine the disaster here, and I feel like those two coaches are stuck together. Oh well. Anyways, so here's the coach that I was planning on connecting, and that's probably went through the barrier too. So I just placed it here again. Here's what that looks like. And this is Dabuzafa 778. I'm really bad at saying these German names. They're always so hard to say. But here's what the interior looks like. It looks actually very nice. So it's kind of like a cab control car, so you can control it on this side here if you attach a locomotive. And then here is the passenger section. Of course, like the second floor up there. I don't know. Sometimes it goes up there. Sometimes it doesn't, depending on the model. But it is a very nice interior. I do like the pink wall there. Alright, so let's just leave that alone so it wanders off. Alright, so now we're going to try out this locomotive here. It's by Sebastian. Let's take a look at the outside part first, you know, just to look at the detail, you know, admire how it looks like underneath. The bogie designs. Very nice. And I do like the like, there's even like these little letterings here on the side. Which, you know, you can't read, but, you know, at least you can read that number here. But you can actually look at the detailing. Alright, so we're in the cab right now. So let's turn on this guy. And let's put the horn. Go forward a little bit. And let's hear that horn again, or the whistle. Yeah. That is a whistle, right? So behind the cab, we have this part over here. There's like a doorway you can see through. And the interior. It has very nice compartment here. Here is, I'm not even sure if we're in the engine or we're in the first car. I think it's the first car. Feels like a baggage area. Or maybe not. Maybe we were in the locomotive. Let me check. Okay, that was still the locomotive part. But there's like a little baggage area. And here's like where the seating is. We got 3 seats here, 2 seats there, and just a pair of seats. There also is some overhead racks, so you can put in your luggage there, or, you know, backpacks. And then here is the next car. We have a vestibule area, so these are like walled off. The train actually stopped, so maybe we collided with some. Okay, yeah, we just crashed into that wall right there. Attention passengers, we have to evacuate the train. Yeah, we totally crashed into that wall here. Let me see if I can actually get out of here. Throttle the other direction. Looks like once this happens, you can't really get out of it. I guess it's just realistic to have it like that. But here's the other cars. We got the 1 and the 2. Maybe that's first class, second class. I don't know. Here is what it looks like on the back end. It says bicycle, so maybe the part here is to like put bicycles, like a bicycle storage area. Got a nice fire hydrant detail. Very cool stuff. Alright, so we're back here at the station. I just had to fly over to try out the last train here because we got the Portuguese rolling stock. So let's try to get that rolling. Alright, so we're in the cab right now. Gonna sit on, I don't know which side. It looks like all the stuff's on the left hand side, so I'm just gonna stand here. Now let's turn it on. And let's go backwards just to attach to cars. Okay, let's stop. Put on our brake here. And let's throttle out of here. It looks like they're all connected, which is great. You know, so many times they have like tried attaching locomotives and it just goes the wrong way. So here's what it looks like when you're operating it. Very nice detailed cab. And a lot of controls here. Let's take a look at the back section. Well, there's like a giant engine here, some cabinets, another large engine part. This is an electric locomotive, and there is 2 cabs here. So there's double the amount of places, so I guess it's good. So you can operate this whatever direction you want to. Here's like the chocolate bar seats. And here's the parts in between, so we can walk our way. There also is like a bathroom area right over here. This one actually does have a toilet here. There's no seat or anything, but you know, there is a toilet. I didn't expect them to actually model that. And I know my train actually stopped. We probably crashed into that same wall again. Oh, okay, yeah, these 2 trains, they go in like the same place. But yeah, if you take a look at this car, we got some nice curtains here on the side, and these seats actually look pretty stiff. Are they that stiff in real life? It looks like a pure 90-degree angle. Here's a view of the outside of it. Look at the bogie detail. It is actually still running here. And here's like the doorway. That's pretty nice. Alright, so here's our last train. It's the Forchbahn BE46, and it's by Sebastian. Looks like a light rail, I think. Like a little tram here. So have you seen a lot of tram videos? They like hit cars. That's what it reminds me of. And let's go the other direction. Oh, what the heck? Is that really what it sounds like, the horn? I mean, it kind of just sounds like it's scraping on like a switch or something. But yeah, that's what it sounds like. Here's the interior of the cab. It's pretty much like 1 seat here in the middle, and you can see on both sides, like equidistant, which is nice so that you have a lot of view. Here's a look in between where we have the seating. So there's like 1 seats, they face each other. Then we have double seats, some doors over here, and these are probably like the accessibility seats, so like people in wheelchairs and stuff like that, old people. And take a look at the next car. So this is the gangway, the stuff that moves in between cars to make it articulated. And these ones have like a back seat that goes all the way across. So unfortunately, you can't really, I mean, real life you can't go past this because there's like a seat in the way, but you know, it's Minecraft. I guess we can just go past that. And here's a look at the other end. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Taking a look at all the Voxel trains in the resource pack, as well as Doffen's map, which is the map around here. Very cool. There's a lot of trains to look at in this mod, so you are welcome to try this out for yourself. Of course, you need a Java edition of Minecraft, and I'm going to leave links in the description for everything for the mod, you know, their Discord server. But yeah, if you guys do enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button down below, and let me know if you guys want me to make even more Immersive Railroading Mod videos, and we could take a look at some other resource packs, because there's more than just Voxel trains. A lot of you guys like the more Voxel trains video. That's why I made this one. So if you guys are interested, let me know. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.